Welcome back to Over 50. This is my first Weight Watchers menu video that I'm trying to put together. I've seen a lot of people on the internet asking, or on the boards, I should say, how do I lose weight? Can you give me some ideas? Asking people, and then people say, oh, message me here, message me there. And I'm guessing that a lot of those people have different types of products that you can buy that are designed to help you lose weight. I can't speak to the success rate of those products. All I can do is tell you that Weight Watchers has worked for me. I've tried the Atkins diet. That worked, but then it was just impossible to stay on it. There were some things that I wanted to eat, I couldn't eat. And then when I did eat them, I gained the weight right back. I tried that diet thing called Ally, and it didn't work. It made me have to run to the bathroom several times a day. That just didn't work. I tried Slim Fast, I've tried weight pills, I've tried those different types of things, and none of them have worked. I've kept the weight off with Weight Watchers. I started actually tracking the weight when I was 255. I was almost pushing 3 bills once upon a time, almost 300 pounds. And as you can see by, my face, obviously, I don't weigh 300 pounds. I'm right now 6'3", 197. And I've kept the weight off, I guess, for almost going on 2 years now. Actually just over 2 years, 2 years in August. So the thing I like about Weight Watchers is you can eat what you want to eat. You eat the foods. You don't have to buy no special foods. There's no program. Yes, you join Weight Watchers to get the app. The app's the important thing because the app allows you to track all sorts of different things. I don't know if that's not going to probably work, but that's the app right there. Okay. All right. Let's say that, you want to have some steak. Let's say a porterhouse steak or a T-bone steak. So I'm going to type in porterhouse, and those are the first 3 options it brings up. You can see it brings up, cooked steak, trimmed, and then, there it brings up Texas Roadhouse. But you see where it says see more? If I click on see more, it brings up a whole bunch of other choices. That's probably backwards. You're probably not able to see it, but Outback shows up, Longhorns, Legendary Porterhouse pulls up. It's 32 points. Miller's Ale House, their 20-ounce grilled porterhouse is 14 points. There's some more Outbacks, a Logan's Roadhouse. But this is what the app does for you. The app allows you to be able to search for things and just go ahead and you can start, you can track the points. I mean, that's what it is. You get a certain amount of points, and I don't know what the point total is for every weight limit. I mean, the more you weigh, the more points you get, and then you're supposed to eat your points, and that allows you to lose weight. I'm going to move my mug down here to the bottom so that my pictures are able to be seen. So what I'm doing is I'm going to try to, on a weekly basis, provide a menu that you could follow. I'm going to try to make it diverse, try to make it, interesting so it doesn't feel like you're dieting. But this is kind of like a menu I would eat on a regular week. And I only have 34 points a day. And then you get 42 weeklies. And then after you use up the weeklies, you go negative into points. And if you go negative into points, then you're not actually being successful. You want to try to avoid doing that. So basically what I'm doing is I'm giving you a menu that I would actually use myself. So you can take it or leave it. I mean, I'm trying to post this. I meant to post it yesterday, but I just didn't have the opportunity. So I'm posting on a weekend. So if you wanted to go shop for the stuff, you could do it over the weekend. You could start with Monday. So Monday's pulled up. So Monday, I like spaghetti, and this spaghetti squash is not a perfect substitution for spaghetti. I'm not going to try to say it is, But if you cook the spaghetti squash and you cook it just a little less than what they recommend, and my wife likes to cook it in a instant pot, and it comes out great. But it comes out like over here in this picture where the fork is at. It comes out when you pull it out, it's stringy, like, angel hair pasta. So, you ground some ground turkey, or brown some ground turkey, not ground it. Hopefully, you're buying it ground. Brown some ground turkey, put in some spaghetti sauce. This is just a picture of one that you could use. It doesn't have to be Prego, but something with no sugar added. And the spaghetti squash is totally free. It's no points against you. You can have as much of that as you want. The sauce with the meat is about 3 points per cup. So, a couple cups on there, and, say you want some Parmesan cheese, sprinkle a little bit of Parmesan cheese on there, say maybe 4 teaspoons. You could actually go up to, I think, 8 teaspoons, and it would still only be 2 points. But there's your, 10-point meal. Spaghetti squash is free. You've already calculated the turkey. Now, if you wanted to go ground beef instead of turkey, you can definitely do that. That's not an issue. Your points are going to go up a little bit. Your points are probably going to, I would say your points would slightly double. So you'd be looking at probably 7 points per cup. So, but turkey, ground turkey breast or ground turkey is the best, or ground chicken, either one, because they have less points than ground beef. The leaner the ground beef, the less points. So if you use, like we usually use when we use ground beef, we use the 93% lean. But so you can do that. So Tuesday, Taco Tuesday with a Weight Watchers twist. What I like to do is, instead of doing a taco, I like to do a taco bowl. I get a bowl, and my wife always makes some rice again in the Instant Pot. The Instant Pot, we use that for a lot of things, and it's really great. But 3/4 of a cup of cooked of jasmine rice. So, like, a 1/4 cup uncooked is for jasmine rice. 3/4 of a cup is 5 points. So you put your 3/4 of a cup in there. A cup of ground turkey, which is about 2 points. Then just toss in some tomatoes, lettuce. You can see what I have written there: tomatoes, lettuce, shredded cheese. Have to move my mug again over here to the top. Black olives, about a 1/4 cup is 1 point. Olives and avocados are the only fruits that are not totally free. So you have to count for them. So I usually count them like a point. Throw some jalapenos, some onions, what other vegetables you want to do. You can throw avocado in there. You just gotta, like, a slice of an avocado, like about a 1/4 inch thick, is probably, I'd say 2 points, probably a little bit less than that. But if you over count your points, then it's sort of, I don't know how I want to put it, but I mean, if you go over, it's not a bad thing to overestimate your points. You'll see on here I use fat-free Greek yogurt instead of sour cream. I know you're probably saying, "What, dude? I don't want yogurt on my taco. I want sour cream." I use the fat-free Greek yogurt for everything. I can't really tell a difference when it's mixed up in there. It's got the consistency. It's even a little bit thicker than sour cream, but it saves points. If you want the sour cream, then you're gonna probably, if you get the low fat sour cream, you're probably looking at 3 points for every 2 tablespoons. So 3 points for every 2 tablespoons, or the fat-free Greek yogurt, which, try it and see. If you don't like it, then, go ahead and put some sour cream in there. I'm not trying to tell you can't have the sour cream. This is just what I do, and it's how I keep the weight off. And I think with a little exercise, and, I'm going to try to do a different type of menu each week. I think this would be helpful, and I'm going to try to speed this up so it doesn't take an eon for you to watch this thing. Wednesdays, go ahead and have your mac and cheese. Okay. Do some baked chicken, something like that. Slide my mug over again. Just put a thin layer of, low fat mayonnaise on it. Sprinkle your seasonings. If you want to put a little Parmesan cheese on there, you can do that. You just have to add like another point or 2 for each chicken breast. Okay. But your chicken breast, there's 2 points. Basically the points are coming from the mayonnaise that you put on there, which, makes the chicken breast nice and moist. And, you can see in the picture over there, that's not one picture that I took, but mine come out like that. I mean, pop it in the oven. Stover's mac and cheese, or whatever your favorite one happens to be. Most mac and cheese is 11 points per cup. I think the Kraft shells and cheese dinner might be 9 points per cup. But, get your cup of mac and cheese, have your chicken breast, do your favorite veggie with it, and you can see in green, your total points for dinner was 13 points. Now you're probably saying, what about desserts? I want to get to desserts and stuff later. I'm going to get to that. I just decided I wanted to go through all the dinner options, and I'll talk about lunch at the end. Thursday, your turkey burgers with fries. It's what we love doing that. Your typical hamburger bun is about 4 points. Your turkey burger patty, if it's a processed one, like if you just buy them, I can't think of the name of the brand, the brand that's always there. I'll think of it when the video's over, but I think it might be Butterball. But if you buy them processed, they're usually 5 points. My wife likes to buy the ground turkey breast. She mixes in, about half a cup of bread crumbs, some seasoning, and it comes out to 4 points per patty. So you got the hamburger bun and you got the patty, there's 9 points. Let's just say you used the processed patty and didn't make your own. And you have your fries. 20 fries is about 7 points. So you have your burger, you have your fries. I never count ketchup. I mean, I've never counted ketchup. Salsa, if you put salsa in the taco bowl, I forgot to mention that. You want to spoon in some salsa. Knock yourself out. I've never counted it. I just don't count condiments. It's just, I never have done it. I've never had a problem with it. I've lost weight. But there's 19 points for a dinner for Thursday, which isn't bad. I mean, if you go out to a restaurant, a burger on points is going to run you probably anywhere between 26 to 35 points, unless you get one of those like the Boss Burger from Chili's or something like that, where you've got all those different types of meats piled on it. A Boss Burger, that's like 51 points. So here's a way you can have burger and fries. You can enjoy it. Have some ketchup. Just enjoy. Friday, pizza night. Always have a pizza night. Have a night where you can relax and you can try to enjoy. That's just the nice thing about Weight Watchers is you can eat whatever you want to eat. You just have to account for it. So you have to count the points. Typically, a pepperoni slice of pepperoni pizza is usually 9 points. 3 meat pizza slice large is 11 points. And if you have a veggie pizza, you can put as many veggies as you want to on it. I mean, the veggies are free. So, you only have the dough and the cheese that they put on it. That would be 7 points. So you could have, for Friday, say you want 3 slices of pepperoni pizza. Okay, there's 27 points. So you splurged a little bit. Hopefully, you're doing, if you're working from home, maybe you can get up and walk down to the driveway and back, or, take a couple walks, walk the dog, just, any little exercise you can do will give you fit points or exercise points. And this is probably not going to show up correctly, but I'll try to show you my total. You can see I've used 21 points today. I've got 13 daily points left, and then I have 29 fit points. So those all are from exercise. Like I went to the gym today for about an hour and a half, was on the treadmill for an hour, did some of the machines and left. And when I left the gym, I had 28 points for an hour on the treadmill. I had 12 points for the weights, and then I've walked 3,560 steps that were not on the treadmill or were not with me walking from machine to machine. And I got 3 points for 3,560 steps. So, go ahead and have a pizza night. Just, mix a little exercise in with it, and it just helps. Okay, so lunch and beverages. I wanted to have this be separate. I don't know where I can put myself. I guess I'll put myself way over here. Lunch is where I try to focus on eating salads, dressing on the side. Fat-free Italian dressing is good because you can have 4 tablespoons of that for 1 point. And then like if you really, wanted 8 tablespoons for like 2 points, you could do that. Soup is good. A lot of the healthy soups, most of the healthy soups are, a can of soup is around 8 points. And I'm kind of overestimating that a little bit because some of them, it's like a can of soup is 2 cups. So they say it's 2 servings per can. So if a cup is 3 points, and there's 2 cups in that can, then that can is 6 points. So 8 points is a little, I'm kind of projecting that high for you. Just regular soup, a can of soup, the whole can, you're looking at 12 to 14 points. So you can do soup. All your fruits and veggies are free. Light and fit Greek yogurt is only 2 points. So, you know, you can grab one of those, have a salad. I mean, the salad is free. Let's throw avocados and a bunch of black olives on there. You got your dressing on the side, have some, you know, have some yogurt and just have a light, you know, a light lunch. I mean, you know, I forgot to mention this. I'm going to mention it now while I'm saying it, but canned fruit is also free if it's in 100% juice. So say you like pineapple, grab that can of pineapple. You can eat the whole can, no points. Yes, if you scan it, it's going to give you points because this thing's going to measure the calories and all that. Okay, but scan it if you want, count it if you want, but I never do. If it's in 100% fruit juice, I eat that up. I'll eat a whole can of pineapple with breakfast, or breakfast at lunch. I'll eat it for dessert. You know, I take a banana every morning. So for breakfast, I just always do the same thing. I just grab a banana or a piece of fruit. And when I get to school, peel it, eat it, and go to work. Any drinks that have sugar will have points that count against your total. So a can of Coke or a can of Pepsi, you're looking at probably 9-10 points for the can. I like the Propeller waters, the ice waters, Fruit 2.0. If you like tea is a good option. You just got to watch, you know, the sugar. If you put sugar in it, then you're going to have to count points for the packets of sugar. And for the weekend, so you probably say you never talk about Saturday or Sunday. Okay. If you stuck to the menu for the week, okay, and you were good. And now by say good is, you know, you didn't like, notice I didn't include ice cream or cake or anything like that. Those types of things, like a regular slice of cake could be anywhere between 20 to 30 points for a slice. And it's usually a piece that's about, you know, yay big. All right. So it's not a huge piece. So, you know, that's why I just didn't include it. On the weekend, say safely eat whatever you'd like. You've earned it. Just don't go overboard. Like if you go to Chili's and you have the Boss Burger and the fries, and then you go home, on the way home, don't, you know, you can't stop at, if you stop at Dairy Queen and get, you know, a large Heath Blizzard or whatever their Blizzard is of the month. Well, that Blizzard's like 78 points by itself. So the 78 points for the Blizzard plus the 51 for the Boss Burger, you're over 130 points already. You know, I mean, you know, so, you know, if you have the Weight Watchers app, you join Weight Watchers. The Weight Watchers app is really worth it because you can scan the foods and you can see what you want. Sometimes I'll pick 3 things that I want, and then I'll look at my points. I'll be like, yeah, I've got some fit points. I'm going to go ahead and use those fit points, and I'm going to have this burger instead of whatever the other 2 are. But you can know exactly how many points you're eating at the restaurant. So, let's startle me for a second. We're getting rain here, and it just all of a sudden pounded on the window. So that's what I would say on the weekend. I mean, you know, again, you know, I like to do salads and stuff. I like to eat light lunches so I can, you know, eat more freely for dinner. And with that, brings us to exercise. This is probably not a very popular slide, but anytime you can get some exercise, as I've said previously, it helps you lose weight. I mean, you can take the stairs, you can walk your dog, walk around the block, up and down your street. If you have a gym, go to the gym, walking on the treadmill for 20 minutes. I usually get about 7 to 8 points. Those points can come in handy because those points are Crown Royal, shot of Crown Royal. I usually like to, try to figure out where to put my face on this one. I drink every night. I have 1/3 of a cup of Crown Royal and usually a beer or 2. And the Crown Royal is 7 points. I drink the Budweiser Select 55, which is only 2 points per can. there's 11 points, 11 points of my 34. You're probably saying, well, how do you do that? And eat dinner that's going to put you over points. Well, I go to the gym and I walk a lot, when at the school, when I'm teaching, I walk from classroom to classroom, walk the students to resource, just walking around the room, walking to go make copies, whatever it is. All those steps add up. And when I go to the gym, I get on the treadmill, do 20 minutes, there's 8 points. Do 20 minutes of weights, there's another 7 points. I usually get about 8 points from work on my steps. So there's 16, 23 points, extra points in addition to my dailies. So basically my trip to the gym allows me to have my alcohol if I want it. If I don't want it, I don't take it, don't drink, then those points just go into my fit point pick, my exercise points, and then I can use them any other time because they don't expire. But that's basically, I hope this wasn't too long for you guys, and I hope it was informative. Like I said, I'm going to try to do a different menu every week, try to come up with something that, that's, simple and easy that you can throw together. And if you have any questions, please drop a comment. I'd be more than happy to answer them. Please hit the subscribe button. Subscriptions would really help me because I'm sitting at like 240. This is something new I'm trying. Hit the like button, share this video out there, and until next week, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you are able to stick to it. I hope you start seeing some gains or whatever, or start feeling better. And until next week, take care. And like I said, if you have any questions, drop it in the comments and smash that subscribe button. This is Over 50. I'm out.